Welcome back, everyone. In this chapter, we are continuing with the basic HTML elements and we will learn about tables in HTML today. So let's begin learning about tables in HTML. Tables help us organize data neatly into rows and columns, much like what you see in a spreadsheet. The main structure starts with the table element. This is the container for everything in your table. And each row in the table is created with the tag tr. Inside each row, we have cells. If the cell is a header cell, the title at the top of the table, we use the th tag or table header tag. For regular data set, we use the TD or table data tag. We can also give our table a title using a caption tag, and the browser will display it above the table. So table tag is the big box, and TR is for rows, TH is for headings, TD is for data, and caption gives your table a title. So in the next slide, we will see how these all work together in with an actual example. So now that we know the basic structure of a table, let's look at a few more features that make tables more flexible. By default, each table cell covers one row and one column. But sometimes we want a cell to stretch across multiple columns for rows. That's where the col span and row span attributes come in. For example, if we want one heading to cover the three columns, we set the col span equal to 3. And similarly, row span equal to 2 would make a cell cover two rows vertically. So next we have three elements to keep our table organized. The thread tag for the header section of the table. This usually contains the column title, the body, body tag or T body for the main data section. The rows with actual content goes here, and tfoot for the footer section. This could be for totals or summary information at the bottom of the table. So using this make our table easier to read and maintain, especially when it has a lot of data. So now let's see everything we learned about tables with real example. We start with the table tag to create the table itself, and inside it we add a title using the caption tag. In this case, the title presidential nominees, which the browser displays above the table. And next we have rows created using the tr tag. The first row here contains the header cells created with the table header or th tag. These are party and nominee, and they appear bold to indicate the heading. The next rows contain data cells created with the TT or table data. For example, Democratic and Franklin peers appear side by side in one row, while Week and Winfield Scott appear in the next row. So that's all for tables. I will see you in next lecture.